Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 5th February 2025. SEBI has introduced a draft circular introducing a structured UPI handle for payments to SEBI registered intermediaries, enhancing investor security. In the proposed mechanism, username will be an alphanumeric ID that will be generated for the user, while the handle used will be a unique identifier linked to the bank of the registered intermediaries. Public comments on this initiative are invited until 21st Feb 2025 through SEBI's website. ICAI has introduced the merger and demerger of CA firms guidelines 2024 to streamline the consolidation and separation of chartered accountant firms. The guidelines require firms to submit Form MDG 1 for mergers and Form MDG 2 for demergers, ensuring transparency and regulatory compliance. Merged firms retain the seniority of the oldest firm, while their names are frozen to prevent reuse. Firms can reclaim their original names within 1 to 10 years post-demerger. ICAI mandates proper documentation, formal registration, and has established a Grievance Redressal Cell to address concerns. These guidelines aim to enhance operational efficiency while safeguarding professional identity and credibility. A majority of Indian chief executive officers plan to set up investments in capacity expansion, anticipating a surge in urban consumption following budgetary incentives, according to a dipstick survey conducted after the 2025-26 union budget announcements on Saturday. Of the 12 respondents, 91.67% said the personal income tax exemptions announced in the budget would drive up consumption, where a slowdown was a key concern for top business leaders. Additionally, 75% of the CEOs believed that measures in the budget would bolster business sentiment and confidence, prompting greater investment, even as they had anticipated a higher allocation. FMCG major PepsiCo on Tuesday reported double-digit organic growth in both its convenient foods and beverage categories in India, even as it witnessed a weak demand for its sodas and snacks in the United States, its largest market. PepsiCo, which is undergoing a restructuring, missed quarterly revenue estimates and reported a 1% fall in total organic volume. Under the restructuring, which was implemented on January 1st, PepsiCo will establish a new international beverages region to unify global franchise partners under one management structure with profit and loss accountability. This includes Varun Beverages Limited, which serves as PepsiCo's bottling partner here. Global rating agency S&P on Tuesday said India's budget remains in line with its expectations of gradual fiscal consolidation, underscoring its positive outlook for the country's sovereign credit rating. S&P said the financial year 26 budget will boost growth over the next few years via domestic demand through tax cuts for households. It also said economic expansion in India is normalizing towards a more sustainable level after real growth averaged 8.3% over fiscal 2022 to 2024 post-pandemic. The Securities and Exchange Board of India on Tuesday allowed retail investors to participate in algorithmic trading. In 2012, SEBI had introduced algo trading, which provided institutions advantages of timed and programmed order execution. Until now, only institutional investors were allowed to trade through algorithms. All algo orders would have to be tagged with a unique identifier provided by the stock exchange to establish audit trail, and the broker should seek approval from the exchange for any modification or change to the approved algos. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.